I pay my wife $250,000 a year. She has a maid. She has a chef. She has a personal stylist. It's my job from the bottom of her feet to the top of her head to maintain her because she is a gift from God. That $250,000 goes into an account that I have no access to, only her, but she has her name is on every bank account that I have and every business that I own. Why? Because again, this is my gift from God. And the way I treat her is me praising God and thanking God. They're not only doing this over there in the Middle East, we're doing this over here too. And there's good brothers that love to maintain their women. Why? Because my money is her money and her money is her money. Who said that to you, y'all? God. So if you ain't maintaining your woman, you don't have to do it $250,000, but it should be your job to maintain her. Me, I just like to do it big because my woman is a blessing. She's a big blessing. All praises. So if she gets sick, if she's tired, if she's hungry, she's still going to maintain her home and still have enough finances to know if she's disrespected, she can leave and start a business to maintain her and bring more wealth in if she chooses. It's an option for her to do something for me. She doesn't have to. It's not mandatory. But I got a good woman, so all I can say is, oh, praise due to the Most High. $250,000 ain't enough. Step your game up, brothers. Go hard because them brothers in the Middle East making us look bad. Not over here. Not over here. All praises due.
But I know I'll make it through. I've tried everything. Everything. I'm here getting the rest of my stuff.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome back to your boy Just On Time Entertainment, where facts meet reality. If it's trending, if it's controversial, if it's just flat out funny, we gonna talk about it on this channel right here. So while you're rocking with me, I respect that. If you're rocking with me, I love that. If you're really truly rocking with me, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell. That way you get it every single time that I drop something. Again, we on the ride, baby. This is about to be amazing. So let's get it on time. Let's get it just on time. Let's go. Oh yeah, we got us a good one. Got us a good one, y'all. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the greatest PANDERBEARs of all time. Yada Awakening, baby. Yes, sir. About goddamn time, a PANDERBEAR has been exposed. Now, it's been a minute since we've gotten this. Mr. Derek Jackson was the last one to be exposed. But Mr. PANDERBEAR Yada Awakening, fully exposed. I was first hip to this brother through, as you see on the screen, him versus Anton Daniels on the Harley Initiated podcast, right? First seen this brother. I knew who Anton was. And I'm like, okay, let's see who this brother is and see how they gonna mesh far as this this debate. And then this brother started talking. Ladies, the man must have $300,000 in his bank account. He automatically gives her $50,000. He buys the house with the other $50,000, and then he takes another $50,000 and furnishes that house. And then with another $100,000, you put it into your savings account just in case she wants to use it down the road. You're not a man if you don't do that. And I saw women in the comments. They was, well, that's T. That's T. That's T. They were doing all that shit. Come to find out, which I already knew, this brother was whooping on his wife. Backhands, upside your head. I said oops.
Say oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head. Say oops upside your head. I'm back at you again. Upside your head.
Oops upside your head. Said oops upside your head. I said oops upside your head. All the way upside the head. Knocking it between the washer and the dryers, as they like to say. Ladies, if I give you the money, I can go upside your head. Oh, that's how Yada awakened it. Man, this is one of the fakest motherfuckers on the internet. Always been fake, always going to be fake. I called that shit from the beginning. I knew it the first time I saw this cat, just like everybody else did. But it's about time he got exposed. But I'm going to give y'all a little bit of what Yada did with Anton, and then I got one when he was hollering at Cooley. But thanks for joining me, and hit that like, subscribe button. I appreciate you guys. Let's go.
100% without having so much. And like the brother said, long as they're staying within their standards. I don't think a man should get into a relationship with a woman until he knows he's able to handle all responsibilities by himself, just in case that woman leaves him. Because if you're in a relationship with a woman and you're living with a woman and she's paying half and you're paying half and she leaves you, what are you gonna do? Lose everything you have, your car, your home? A man has to be able to provide for himself and another comfortably before he entertains a woman. But not just speaking on the financial part, a man needs to make sure he's spiritually whole, mentally whole, emotionally whole. Because if he's coming from America and coming from certain backgrounds, majority of the time they're scarred. Even if they were raised in home with two parents, they're scarred and they're battling some form of childhood trauma. And men, we get so caught up in our ego and our pride, we tend to bleed on the person that's right next to us, forgetting this person's on our team. Now we're stressed out because we can't pay the bills like we should. She's fussing at us. Now what we do? We drinking more, we smoking more, we're trying to run away from the truth. We're trying to run away from our children. Brothers, if you're listening to me and you didn't have the proper father in your life, please, I beg you, take care of yourself. Love yourself. Provide for yourself. Spend the first 5 years of your adulthood working on becoming the man that you need to be so you can get the woman you want and not the woman you settled for. Because a lot of men are getting into relationships with women they're settling for because they can't get the woman that they truly want. Now they're misusing this woman, abusing this woman. Children come, they leave this woman. Most men that leave women because they weren't properly good with them. They didn't love them. They couldn't connect to them on all levels. They got a woman that took them at the level which they were on, and the woman that they truly wanted, they're not going to look at them. So all I'm saying.
Hey, I do remember when I watched this when it actually happened. It was a comment I can't remember that said, "It's funny you put these two brothers together, they still barely make 10 foot tall."
Oh shit! Oh shit!
I was dying laughing because that's how little was hell. And this little motherfucker right here, boy. These little pandering motherfuckers, boy. You got to be careful with them, ladies. I'm telling you. They are the worst for you. And they're the most dangerous out there. The most dangerous species of man. Y'all said y'all picked a bear. But y'all chose a panda bear. It's not good for you. Trust me on this.
To my brothers, and I love what Antoine, I don't disagree when he said, family is business. No, man, I for sure, it's business. But brothers, please take care of yourself mentally, emotionally, financially. Make sure you're talking to counselors. Make sure you're dealing with childhood trauma, especially if you were raised in homes with abusive fathers, either verbally abusive, emotionally abusive, or physically abusive, or you didn't have a father whatsoever. Spend this time in your adulthood loving on yourself, protecting yourself, leading yourself, and guiding yourself. So when you do find a woman that you love, you don't break her. Women can't endure what we endure. They can't do it. And when a man is building on the come up, we pour so much hurt onto our women because men get stressed out. When we trying to build, we get stressed out. To get to where me and Antoine's at, we put a lot of work in, and it came with a lot of pain. It wasn't peaches and creams and kumbayas. It's, I gotta figure this out. What's going on? And sometimes the woman right next to us gets this attitude, gets this aggression, not because we don't love them, but they're right next to us, so we're bleeding on them without meaning to, and we're blessed to have women, because I believe your wife was with you on your come up, right?
Absolutely. I've known her since high school.
They were able to endure the men till we got to this level, because I wasn't this man 10, 20 years ago, but I had to go through so much to become this man, from trial and error, and I'm just blessed to have a woman that was able to endure it. A lot of women don't have the endurance for that. And a man should never bleed on his woman if he says he loves her. Brothers, please heal. Heal yourselves first, and then get into a relationship with a woman.
There you have. So we got, man, Anton, you was right, because this is not about to be 2 hours.
It's about to be a full.
I got a question.
Okay, we're gonna get this question going, and then we're gonna get to the next round.
Couple different questions. Number one, I wonder why he didn't say men that also have abusive mothers. Oh shit! Because he said abusive fathers. He didn't say abusive mothers also, right? Because again, he never holds women accountable for the decisions that they make. That's number one. And number two, and I don't want to make this personal, right, but my question is, how many women have you bled on prior to actually finding yourself?
Hey, that's a hell of a comment. Now that we know the cat's out the bag, how many of them did you bleed on? I mean, how many did you make bleed? That's a better. And I'm not laughing at domestic violence. Trust me on that. I don't believe in that shit. I think his ass should be locked up in jail if what's going on is true. I don't know, so we'll find out. But I will say this: for all you cats that sent me shit about Marcellus Wiley and his wife, right? And I read through the case before it even got him cleared. I said that was some bull crap. All y'all in the comments, I saw y'all flipping out. If it's true what he said, he touched her cheek. He touched her cheek. He should be in jail. Yeah, lock him up. Yeah, lock him up. Right? But now I see y'all in the same comments, a lot of ladies defending this nigga right here. Y'all defending this dude right here. And he lumping his wife up. And y'all up here blaming her. Talking about, oh, she knew what she signed up for. Now Marcellus should go to jail for a finger on the cheek, allegedly. But he knew how to sign her up for what he signed her up for. She knew what she was signing up for, right? Getting whooped on by a garden gnome. What woman signs up to get their ass whooped by a garden gnome? A nigga barely 5'2". What woman signs up to get whooped on by a garden gnome? Tell me that. Please tell me that, because I'm confused with this shit. But great question, Anton. Why didn't you bring up the mom? Never hold no women accountable. And panda bears usually do that shit. But the funny thing about it is, panda bears hold women accountable to the full max. They just do it behind closed doors. To the world, they pander. They act like they care about you. And behind closed doors, they go upside y'all heads. They don't care about y'all. They leave y'all, and they leave y'all stranded in your life. This is what panda bears do. Trust me. Watch and learn right now. Watch and learn in real time.
How many women have a blood on?
Yeah, according to the context that you said a lot of times.
Bro, from the age I started talking to women, 16, 15, I bled. Trial and error. Like God really took me on a journey of learning myself, figuring out how to love myself, express, build financial wealth with nobody to guide me. I built financial wealth. I'm the first multi-millionaire in my family. And I'm the first to take care of my whole family by myself. Every member of my family I provide for. So, brother, yes, coming from where I come from, majority of the people in my neighborhood were either raised by their mothers, their grandmothers, their aunties. So when the brother is speaking, and I know he said he was raised in a household with his mother and his father, man, I salute that.
Oh, so you have studied?
No.
Because I didn't say that today.
No, we last had an interview when you came on the what was that?
The virtual.
You mentioned that. I just don't forget. I love you, brother.
No, that's dope. I'm glad that you paid attention to what I was saying.
That was beautiful, because I was like, wow, that's amazing to see a black man say he had his mother and his father. But coming from where I come from, that's not the norm. So the men he's speaking to and the men I'm speaking to the majority. You're speaking to men that's coming out of households with fathers and mothers. I'm speaking to men that literally had to teach themselves how to be men, how to urinate. Shake it once, shake it 3 times, you're playing with it. There's no man guiding a man and telling a man to do that. So I'm telling the brothers that's coming from where I'm coming from. Brothers, heal. Heal. Your father, he might have been going through some things. You don't know. Heal. If your mother was abusive, because it happens. It does happen. Heal. That's the topic, brother. Heal. Heal yourself before you entertain a woman, or you will bleed on everybody.
Now y'all see why that nigga was able to sell the women with the pandering. You see it, right? Heal. You have to heal. All this shit that women like to hear people say, right? Men, go to therapy. Heal. I have to heal. All that shit. Niggas like this, they dangerous. They the worst, allegedly. But they are the worst. I tell y'all all the time. Be with a man that's willing to tell you the truth. Hell, I struggle with that sometimes. You know, you don't want to hurt your wife's feelings or get into an argument for no reason. You don't want to do that, right? But you know for a fact, ladies, if that man is willing to tell you the truth and he's willing to actually piss you off by telling you the truth, that's probably most likely the man for you. Because say y'all go a night y'all don't talk because you pissed off at him, but you thought about it. He did tell the truth. He did tell the truth. You can't get mad at him. But when you have a pander bear who's never going to tell the truth, especially publicly, just to make you feel good, and then he whooping your ass in the background, yeah, allegedly, it's crazy.
Because it's hard when you finally meet a woman that loves you and you're just gushing out blood, past relationships, mommy issues, daddy issues, sibling issues. So I just want to tell the young brothers again and the older men, heal. Put the pride, put the ego down and heal. Regardless if it's mommy issues or daddy issues, mommy issues, or both. We have to heal as men so we can become the fathers that we never seen or had. Regardless if we had fathers in our lives, we should become better versions of them. And if we didn't have fathers in our lives, we should strive to do for our children what no man has done for us. And again, I give all praises due to the Most High.
There you have it. Man. Anton, can we go to round two?
No. Because we're not just going to skip. We're not going to skip past certain things.
Okay.
What we got?
He says he's speaking to a certain demographic of men. I'm speaking to people. I think that women and men need to heal. Because there's no Captain Save 'em that's going to come into your life and fix the things that you didn't fix yourself. And that's the difference between us. Fundamentally, on a lot of the things that we do agree on. Right? We do agree on a lot of things. The problem between him and I is that he doesn't speak to people. I believe that because he understands his audience, he understands his demographic. I think that he slants his words towards always speaking negatively towards men and don't hold women accountable, which is one of the reasons why he purposely left out the abusive mothers also. Because we can solve for 99.9% of all men in society today. And guess what? Because of how we are biologically made, 1% of men can populate 90% of all women. So even if all men got themselves together, men can still, certain demographic of men, because it's a false narrative to say and hold, if he's speaking to the majority of men, like he said that he was, it's a false narrative to say that the majority of men are out here doing things that they're not supposed to do, holding themselves accountable, and getting women pregnant out of wedlock. There's a small minority of men that's populating the majority of these women that's getting them pregnant out of wedlock. And so if you're going to speak to something, then you have to solve for the majority, not the minority. Women are out here choosing for themselves because they have the availability to do so. They having a slut walk. I seen you say on Angela Yee's podcast, you told a woman that said that she was ready to slut it out because she had been abstinent for 2 years and she was ready to have 3 different guys at the same time, and you encouraged her. You said, go ahead, date them all. Date them all.
Yes, I did.
And so that absolves us. When you look at the pool of women that's available to a great man that then dedicated himself, let's say he preserved himself. Let's say he did what he was supposed to do. I'm not going to, in my right mind, tell this guy to go and marry a single baby mama. And I'm not saying that.
Hold on. Say that again. I didn't hear you. Just say that again,
We
please.
have that conversation coming
Okay,
up. So
all right, we gonna get there.
Yeah,
But the point is that.
But this was accurate, though, y'all.
The point is that if you're gonna speak to the majority of the population, not just the majority of men that you think fit under your narrative, because they don't.
The reason why.
And we're going to stop it there because this ain't about reviewing another Yada Awakening. This was about giving you context of what type of style Yada was. Anton destroyed this dude throughout this entire thing. I'm going to have the link in the description so you can go back and watch the entire show. It's 3 hours long. It was great. I watched it, this is over a year ago. But yeah, I wanted y'all to kind of get a background. So don't just get the quick hits that you're going to see on IG. I want you to see how he is, how he talks, how he's able to maintain what he's able to maintain. But we're going to move on to the next one, which was him versus Cooley. Okay. And we jumped straight into where it got a little spicy, how Wildcats was starting to act and everything. So we're going to bring this right back up and let's go. Hit that like and share button. Subscribe to me. I appreciate you guys. Let's rock.
Totally fine. You still a Ninja Turtle.
Next feminine traits. Feminine traits.
You started it
feminine
off, bro.
traits.
I asked him. The crazy thing is,
look
before we started,
look at
I
the
said,
demon
listen,
showing
bro,
his face.
do you want to make ad hominem attacks?
Come on, look at me when you're speaking, bro. Look at me.
So check it out. Let's try to keep it. Let's try to stay progressive here, fellas, because I want to make sure we can actually move through this, because this is actually a really important conversation, because Cooley's not the only guy I've heard say that.
Right.
There's a lot of men that actually believe this, because we've seen things go left for men on many occasions, and there is just a lot of discomfort and concern building around the union of marriage. So I'm curious about this because, I got a little sister myself. Many of us, just how life is going to go, we're going to end up raising daughters ourselves. It's just kind of what it is.
Yeah.
I know sometimes we can get caught up in protecting ourselves as men, which we have to. I mean, we have to think about what practically makes sense for us. But let's think about it like this. I want to twist this. If we were giving some game to our little sisters or a woman that we care about, is it a good idea, or do you think, Cooley, a woman can still be secure, protected, and I guess comforted in a marriage without the legal document and paperwork? Is that a good deal for the woman as well?
Yeah, she could be married in a church under, the Spirit of God. That's totally fine. Why would you?
I've said this 1,000 times. And this is to all my homeboys. Oh, man, I ain't trying to go no legal document route. Then won't you get married in front of the church? In front of her family? Documents is something you guys handle behind the doors. But won't you get the actual marriage? As black folk used to call it, jumping the broom. You ain't jump shit. All you've been doing is jumping from bedroom to room, not brooms. So I don't want to hear the bullshit about legal documentation, because you all ain't even showed no commitments. That's all. So Yada is faking, because obviously we know what the end game is here. Yada faking got caught on the bullshit. So I don't even believe that he believes in marriage. I don't, because if you do, you ain't going upside your woman's head like that. But you notice he always referencing the Middle East. So that should tell you something.
The thing is, this whole thing, as far as the legal situation, this is still new. You know what I mean? And the legal situation, it doesn't add up. It doesn't make sense. It only benefits the woman. It doesn't benefit the man at all. And the man, the only reason why, did you listen, or did anyone listen to the things that I said in the beginning? Pre-modernity, women weren't really working. They weren't in the workforce. So the reason why they made the marriage laws this way, where women get alimony and things like that, is to incentivize them, because they're not working, right? But prior to even that, there wasn't any incentivization for women to get. Now we're in modernity. Women are in the workforce. So therefore, why are they still being incentivized to leave the man? That doesn't add up. That's the only part that I'm against, is the legal part. Marriage itself is a blessing. It's a great thing.
Marriage opens up who a person truly is. If a man is afraid to write a contract with a woman, he has no business being with a woman. So why would this man try to give relationship advice? Because majority of people are dating for marriage. No one says I'm dating to shack up. No one says I'm dating to have babies by a bunch of people and not marry them or lead them or guide them or protect them or show them the divine covering of God. And again, I say, God said, the Bible says, when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. Not a man that finds a woman to shack up with. Not a man that finds someone just to sleep around with. Not a man that gets women pregnant after pregnancy after pregnancy. No, we have to understand that a real marriage releases divine understanding that comes directly from God. This is something different. And this is why this man cannot comprehend it. He's coming from a textbook level, and this is spiritual. Marriage is spiritual. It has nothing to do with any form of textbooks.
So if it's spiritual, why you sign a contract?
Again,
Gotcha.
Jesus said, can I answer? May I answer? Give to the mayors what's the mayor's. Give to God what's God's. What are you talking about, brother? See, this is the devil showing again.
With the government incentivizing the woman to leave.
Okay, brother.
Should single people give dating advice?
No, they're not qualified. I don't care how much a scientist reads a book. It doesn't make him a professor. He can't go to college and say, hey, I'm about to teach because No, you're not qualified. You have to have the experience. And this is something that only God can give.
I would also say you ain't qualified when you go upside your wife's head too, allegedly. When you go upside your wife's head, I would also say that you're not qualified, allegedly. Put allegedly on top of this entire thing. I'm going to also say you ain't qualified, Dr. Umar, right? You can't tell somebody what to do, and then you're breaking the rules within that marriage, but you're still telling somebody on the outside how to handle themselves within their relationships. That's crazy. And again, that's where the pandering goes. He's not talking about being married because he wants people to actually be married. What he wants is these women that follow him to buy his products. And he wants to show to women that follow him that I go at guys like Cooley. Get married. Give her all your money. And you got to do this, brother. So those women feel good about themselves. So therefore, they'll buy more of his dumbass products and put more money in his pockets. This motherfucker's faking in a $3 bill. He always has been and always will be. I've said it in the beginning. I'm going to say it at the end, and I'm saying it in the middle. I knew the exposure would happen. The sun came out, and guess what? Roaches. There he is. They start scattering. running for those little crevices and cracks. That's what he is, a roach. But roaches survive. They survive nuclear bombs, man. So he'll be around. He ain't going nowhere. Just like Derek Jackson. He got more followers after. I almost want to guarantee you he might double up on his women followers after all this shit happened. I guarantee you people right now in this inbox, Yada, I'll take that ass whooping for that 300,000. You can whoop my ass for 300,000. I guarantee you they in there. Guarantee you.
The individual. When it comes to loving a woman, the ups and downs, the left, the right, the falling apart, the getting back together, the mental breakdowns, the coming back together in peace, love, and divine understanding. Only a person that's been through something real can speak on that. You have to be qualified. Qualified, and this is the word I need you guys to understand. Qualified. If a man is speaking on relationships and he's not married to a woman, he knows nothing about marriage life, he has no business speaking on relationships at all.
Strong statement right there. And I think that when we had the conversation, that's where Tony Gaskin stood last time we had the convo. Go ahead. I want you to
drop that poll in the chat, by the way, too.
Absolutely. I'm sorry, Paul. We should have been dropping polls this whole time.
Tripping.
But go ahead. Cooley, what's your thoughts on that, man? Should single men be able to give dating advice?
Yeah, what he just said was he spoke from feelings. He actually didn't think about what he just said. So let's just extrapolate this out. Can an unmarried person give dating advice? Sure, they can give dating advice. Why not? right? Then he says some things. He says, well, you can't give dating advice if you're not married because you don't have the experience. So let me ask you a question. If someone that's been in a relationship, a long-term relationship, and it's a good one, that man protects and provides for his woman, that woman follows his lead, it's a great relationship that they have. They have 20 years together, but they just never signed that paper, right? Never signed that paper. Versus someone that just got married for a year. They only been dating for 6 months prior to, and they got married. Who do you think is more qualified to give dating advice? The newlywed or the person with all of the experience?
The person with all the experience.
Okay, so what you just said was a logical fallacy. It is a lie.
Let me finish again. See, this is feminine traits again.
No,
you asked me a question. As soon as I start to answer the question, he cut me off in mid-sentence. Cut me off in mid-sentence.
You answered it, though.
Please control your emotions. You're leading men.
Listen,
you're leading men.
I asked you
men
a question.
watch you. Control your emotions.
And you answered it. It's still my turn to give a
bro, you asked me a question, and then you cut me off in mid-sentence.
You just said yes. The more qualified person.
Hey, family, I want to show you again. This is a boy trapped in a grown man's body.
This dude is 5'2" talking about someone
and here we go again. And here we go again. And here we go again. And here we go again.
Midget Matt over here.
Here we go again.
Here we go, fellas. Let's get back to it.
Can I finish answering the question, please?
Yeah. Let me get Yada's context behind that.
This guy got his suit from a daycare.
Matter of fact, go ahead, brother. You got it.
Okay, cool. So what?
I saw this, but I never caught that. He said he get a suit from daycare. During Christmas time, you got the little those little bears that have the suit on it. Y'all just take that shit right off, put it on. He walk right out the door. And like, man, this dude came with a whole new outfit and walked out the door with a different one. This dude right here, Yada Awakening, as I call him, Yada is fakening. Yeah, this brother right here, bro, PANDERBEAR to the max, 100%. But we gonna finish this. Got maybe like a minute or two left, and then I'm gonna give you my final thoughts, and then y'all go ahead and let the internet chew this brother up, because I'm sure y'all gonna have plenty to watch on this dude, because all the shit is coming out. They got the rapper Yada from back in the day, and then they got the Hemotep Yada when he had wives in Africa and all that shit coming out. Best believe this is just the start of it. It got way more shit coming out, and I will be reviewing all of it. Let's go.
Was expounding on. So what I was expounding on, that question itself makes no sense. That question itself makes no sense. Well, the answer would be, like I said, yeah, sure, someone that's unmarried can give dating advice. He said they can't give dating advice. Then I just checked his logic, right? And then he said, oh, well, if they have enough experience but they're not married, they can give dating advice. So which one is it?
Again, is he finished? Can you ask this man if he's finished?
I'm finished now.
Are you done? Are you done?
Which one is it?
So if you like that clip and you want to watch more, click right here. But if you want to watch the full episode, click right here.
Yeah, buddy. So we gonna finish it up. Give my final thoughts on everything. Again, y'all don't have to take my word for it. Go look into Mr. Yada Awakening. This brother literally has made, allegedly, because I mean somebody, and I found this is like months ago, and I didn't pay no attention to it, but somebody took a picture of like maybe $500,000 that Yada had on him at one point that he was giving it to his wife or something like that, and they took the picture and they ran it through GPT, man, I can never say that. You know what I'm trying to say. They ran it through there. And chat has said that it was fake dollars. They can see the serial numbers was all fake. It was like basically money that you can buy off Amazon.com. Shit that rappers throw in the sky during their music videos, right? So that was actually pretty funny if the dollars weren't real. Well, he had several companies, these elixirs that he comes out with, these body elixirs and placentas that he likes to turn into pill form and all this not weird, but all this other shit that Yada does, as I call them, the Sea Moss Avengers, all that type of shit. He's been hit with indictments. He's been arrested for fraud and business frauds, tax evasions, all kinds of shit. He's basically a fraud, allegedly. He is a fraud, allegedly. I'm going to give you the Dr. Umar 3 times. He is a fraud, allegedly. Allegedly, my brothers. But I wanted y'all to see this. I knew that this dude was going to eventually get called out. There's a couple more of them that's going to happen. Ace Metaphor is another one. Oh yeah, Ace. Eventually, Ace gonna get called out. Yeah, it's happening, Ace. It's happening. They own my boy Poppy Chulo, because Poppy Chulo, he be sitting in the car. What do you say when you call your girl? I don't call my girl. I just send her 50,000. All that silly shit. Like, okay, they may call out Poppy Chulo for something else other than it be maybe playing for the other team. That allegedly, that'll be my prediction. But nah, I'll go ahead and holler at y'all, man. I appreciate you guys. Tell me what I'm doing right. Tell me what I'm doing wrong. Tell me what you want me to change. Tell me what you want me to keep the same. Please hit that like, share, subscribe button. And I will see y'all again probably tomorrow if I find some more yada shit, or it might be later on today. I'm out. Peace.